Hi again, everyone. If you are using Google Spreadsheets to create a bar chart, you are in the right spot. So I just wanted to point out that Google Spreadsheets is probably not the best way to create bar charts, only because it is very difficult to get accurate error bars and the APA formatting isn't wonderful. So it's not the nicest looking bar chart, but at the end of the day, if this is the best that you have, we will work with it. Okay, you can see the database is set up essentially the same way. You've got subject number, we've got grumpiness scores over here, and the hunger category. And you can see that everything is summarized nicely in this table down here, right? It's the same command as you would use in Excel. And if you're unsure how to do this, how to calculate your averages for each of the groups, you can go ahead and see the Excel video for those steps. Okay, so let's create the bar chart. The way to do that is we are going to click on Insert, and we want a chart. And the default chart is not exactly as we want it. Let's see if we can work with this. No. Let's go to, I'm going to click this blank spot here. Let's try Insert Chart again. Okay, this is what we wanted. So I just clicked on this blank data spot because if you click anywhere else, it kind of automates a graph. So don't do that. We want no data clicked over here. All right, so let's start creating this bar chart. First thing is for the data range. Delete the default, and we're going to select lunch, snack, no lunch, along with the means. And we click OK. All right, so this is the default. This actually looks pretty good. And technically, this is how we want a bar chart. But unfortunately, the problem with Google Spreadsheets is it only includes these weird default error bars if we wanted to include them. It doesn't allow us to create customized error bars. So we're going to have to use this little trick that I found online that seems to work. It's kind of ugly, but it works anyways. All right, so we've got our 3 bars over here. What we're going to do is this little trick where we're going to click Switch Rows and Columns right over here. Okay, so now the bars are different colors. We've got the different colored labels, and they're kind of right next to each other, which technically you're not supposed to do for bar charts, but this is the consequence of needing to add error bars here. All right, first thing that we're going to do is move this underneath. Okay, so we can do that by going to Customize, and under Legend, this is our legend, for the position, we want it to be across the bottom. So now it's moved it down here. Right? Next thing we're going to do is we want to make sure we're adding our label. So we want it to say grumpiness over here. If we go to Chart and Axis Titles, we want to make sure we're on the vertical axis title, and then we can type it over here, grumpiness. You can see that it added it over this way. Okay, next thing is we really don't want these 3 to be different colors. So if we go to Series and we click on one of them, we're going to change the color. Right, so I just clicked on one of the bars. It's showing us the default color is yellow. We want it to be gray. So I just go to the third one. 1, 2, 3, the third one from the right. Click on the next one. That's red. 1, 2, 3, third one from the right. And then we're going to do that for the last one. So you click on the blue one, go back to color, and then 1, 2, 3 from the right. And now, if you click off of it, they should all be the same gray color. All right, last thing we want to do is to add our error bars. Okay, so you can see underneath, I can click this, and it's added an error bar. But the problem is it does this default. So we're going to go to constant instead of %, and the value where it says 10, I'm simply going to type in the error, whoops, here it is, over here, the 0.3401 over here. All right, so instead of 10, we're going to type in 0.3401. You can see that this bar is highlighted. We add it over here. Then we go to the next bar. Right, we click the one in the middle. The one in the middle, its standard error score is 0.2857. So if I click on error bar, constant, and 0.2857. So if you see this number here, matches the standard error for the second group. And then we go to the very first one here for lunch. The error bar is 0.2974, so we click on error bars, constant, and 0.2974. And there we go. This is as close to an APA formatted bar chart you're going to get if you want to include error bars as part of it. And as good scientists, we always include our error bars. Let me see if I can get rid of this horizontal line. I'm not even going to touch that one. So I will be happy if that stays exactly where it is. All right, so that's it for creating a bar chart on Google Spreadsheets.